What's up, guitar legends? Sam Wild here. We're looking at Take On Me today by Aha. Really cool song, really fun to play. If you want to learn how to play the riff, I'll do that at the end of the video. For now, we'll just work on the chords. Alright, for the intro, it starts with drums, right? But then there is this really nice B minor 9 chord, which you can play if you want to. We're going to do it up here on the 7th fret, 7th to 9th fret. Alright, so we have third finger on D9 and pinky is on E9. Alright, then first finger is on G7 and B7 in between. Alright, so that's kind of covering two notes at once, the first finger is, yeah? Then we have two notes here if you want to. First finger is on E9, middle finger is on B10, 1 fret up. Then if you want, you can just do B power chord, down, 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 down. Just all downstrokes. Before we get into the riff, right? You don't have to do that, you can just wait and not play anything until the riff comes in, alright? But it sounds quite cool to do that. So literally you just get your B minor chord ready and you just do all downstroke. Alright. Now when the riff comes in, we can start playing our chords, or we can play the riff. Okay, it just depends what you want to do. Again, we'll look at the riff later. For now, we'll cover the chords. So before we get into the rhythm, let's just look at the chords themselves. We have B minor first, so pause the video if you need to practice this. The only easy way of doing it without a bar chord is like this. Sounds pretty good. So if you struggle with the bar chord, you could do this sort of open B minor 7 shape, if that's easier for you. I don't think it quite sounds as correct, but it does still work musically. Okay, but if you can, opt for this B minor shape. Then we go to E major. Then we have A major. Then we have D. And then we go into A with C sharp in the bass. So I just bar with the first finger, and then I add C sharp here. Now you don't have to do this. You could just play an ordinary A again. Alright, so option 1. With C sharp in the bass, sounds like that. Option 2. Just go back to A, alright? But it does sound better to get C sharp in the bass. Alright. When we play our D major chord, by the way, you can play it like this, or you could do this version where the first finger bars and then second finger is here covering that B string note. This can make it a bit easier to get to A with C sharp in the bass, because your first finger is already in position, right? It's totally up to you which chord you use, alright? Now for the rhythm, we're just going to do constant strumming, alternating down, up, 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 down. Okay, but try and sort of emphasize where the riff is. You can do that with your strumming. Can you hear that? I'm going. Even though it's constant strumming, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, you can still emphasize certain bits. And we can think about this with our chords. Alright, it's subtle, but it kind of adds a little flavor to your rhythm. You don't have to do it, but it's just an option. So we want to make sure when we play the riff that we change chords early on the upstroke. You hear how that comes in on the upstroke? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, right? So just watch out for that. Then A comes in on the beat, so that's fine. But then D, again, pushed, comes in on the upstroke. So just watch out for that. A is on the beat, just down, up, down is fine for the last A chord, right? So B minor, E, A, D, A. Alright, and we just go round and round that. We're going to do it twice, then the third time, B minor, E, B minor, E. Okay, so the third time is just B minor to E to B minor to E. Now when we get into the verse, we are going to use the same chords, but we're not, because there's no riff now, we don't have to push the chords, okay, because it doesn't have to fit this riff melody anymore, which makes it easier. Alright, we can just play 4 beats on each chord. Like so. I don't know what's left to say, I say it anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, right? Still just the same rhythm, alternating. Now we're going to do this twice. And then on the third time, we'll change to F sharp minor, anyway, with D. So the first two, it's B, it's just the usual, A, D, A with C sharp and the bass. But then the third time, we're going to do B minor, E, F sharp minor, which looks like this. I put the thumb in the bass. If you struggle to get the thumb over, don't worry, just do the bottom 5 strings, that's fine. And then into D major, okay? Now the chorus, again, we can do the same rhythm, just constant down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Right? A, E, F sharp, D. Then for D, you could do sus. Because you can hear the singers in the background going, take on me. You can kind of do that with the chord. So middle finger's off, on, then off again. So with the chords, hear that down, up, 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 down, up. You can also hear, by the way, that I'm emphasizing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 and 4, right? Like I'm trying to sort of play along with the drums a little bit. It gives it a little bit more drive. And that drum feel is still there. Now the third time is kind of like a half-time feel. Boom, doom, ka, do, ga, boom, ga, boom, ka, do. So we need to change the rhythm slightly. We're gonna have down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. And again, 3, 4, we have down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. And again, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Then back into the regular rhythm for the last part. E, A to E to D to E. Alright, so this whole chorus goes a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. again. For those of you that want to take your playing to the next level, make sure you sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to all my backing tracks, all of my lessons, and I'll teach you how to improvise, solo, and play advanced chords. Enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. So once we've played the verse and the chorus, we just do the same thing again, all right? We have another verse and another chorus. Then we get to the bridge. Okay, the bridge is different, so let me show you that. We have C sharp minor, same rhythm, G, C sharp minor, G, then B minor, and again you can do the hard version or the easier version, to E, then okay, so at this point you have a few options because the riff kind of begins a few times. It's like the first line is played 3 times before it continues. Now we can either play chords, Alright, so all I did there was B minor once, and again B minor once, and then we can come in, right? Or instead of playing that, you could play the beginning of the riff. And then do chords once the riff actually kicks in. Alright, for those of you that want to learn the riff, it is a little bit tricky, but it's a great little thing to practice. Alright, so we're going to start with finger 1 on fret 2. Have a look at the tab here, which is going to kind of help guide you as I teach you this. We want to do alternating picking. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's this pattern, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So on the beat, down strokes, off the beat, up strokes, right? So let's start with this first part. We have down up on E2 with the first finger. Then downstroke on B3 with the middle finger. Then up twice, third finger on G4. So it's like a little staircase with the fingers. Down, up, up. Then we need to move up, alright? So just work on this first. Then we're going to move up to B5 with the middle finger. And it's up 3 times. Then we'll go down on E4 with the first finger. And we have that twice, so you can do down up on that note. In this little part, we have down on E5 with the middle finger, then up on E7 with the pinky. Down, up, right? It's alternating. Down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then this is the next part. So we have middle finger here. Try and get it flat because it's going to have to roll up onto the B string in a second here. So we do down, up on E5, and then we roll it onto B5. Right? So down, up. So 3 on E5, 1 on B5. Then we slide down to B3, which brings us back into position. So from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then the last part. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we start with 3 upstrokes on E2 index finger. But then when we have the downstroke and the upstroke on the open E string, we need to take the finger off. Two. Okay, then to finish, we bring it down for one more note and back off again for one more note. So up, up, up. And all together, the whole thing. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, then we do that again, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, watch out because the third time it changes slightly at the end. So it starts the same. Then this part is different. So we're gonna go from here. We need to slide the pinky down. Okay, so after this little melody, you need to slide the pinky down, alright? Just to make sure you know where I mean. Then we slide down, right? Da, 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 da. And it continues. So pinky, down, up, down, up, up. So index finger on E2, middle finger on B3. Alright then. Up, 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 down, up, down. Up, 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 down, up, down. So the last part, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that mainly the whole thing repeats 3 times. Okay, but on the third time at the end it's going to change slightly. So just watch out for that when you're reading along with the tab. Okay, because it's natural for your brain to just assume it's going to be the same, but it does change slightly. Alright, that is everything. I've covered all the parts now. The play along is coming up, so you can try and play along with me, whether you're doing the riff or not, doesn't matter, they're both going to be there. You can have the tab, the chords, the rhythms, all going to be there for you, alright? Thanks so much for watching. If you found this lesson helpful, please give it a thumbs up, a like. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell icon as well. Alright, good luck with the play along. I'll see you in the next video.